Right, well, we're in the greenhouse again. It's the 12th of March and I'm potting on the early peppers. So they're fairly nice little plants. They broke surface almost at the end of last year, so towards the end of December. And so they've been growing for about 2.5 months basically. Nice stocky little plants, I think. Really nice thick stems on them. Really, pretty robust plants. I've tried to get them robust by using a fan in the greenhouse, in the conservatory rather. They've been up on a shelf nice and high and plenty of light after spending a couple of, probably about 6 weeks under grow lights. They went into under natural light. And as I say, it's really nice to sort of give them a little bit of a gentle breeze, just to sort of thicken up those stems a little bit, make them a bit more robust. Anyway, those are the plants. I'm potting them on from an 11 centimetre pot into a 14 centimetre pot. So pretty much doubling the size of the compost. I haven't fed them yet. I'm not going to feed them either because I think they're perfectly happy just going into a larger pot. There's plenty of nutrients in that pot. And as you can see, looking really nice and healthy. Quite a lot of buds forming on them now. I'm going to pinch most of those off. I'll leave the odd one on there because I find that it's a really great way of spotting aphids. The aphids love the flower petals, and the flower petals are white, and so you can really easily see the aphids on them. And I find it's just really difficult to see a green aphid on a green leaf by comparison with a white petal. So I'll be doing that. And just for comparison, these are the main crop peppers. So I've got 4 trays of these, and these will be about that size when I come to plant them out towards middle, end of May, depending on the sort of long range weather forecast. So that's the size I want them because I haven't got space to have them all this big. Obviously if they were this big now, by the time I could plant them out in May, they'd just be massive, leggy, horrible plants. So yeah, that's the size I want them, nice and compact, plenty of time to grow. And yeah, so these early peppers are going to go down here underneath these grow lights just for a couple of hours a day in April, when I start heating this greenhouse to maybe for a little bit about 15 degrees centigrade, because 15 degrees centigrade is the temperature you need for fruit set. So basically, as soon as I'm ready for fruit set, so that means as soon as the plants are big enough and strong enough to support actually growing fruits, then I'll raise the temperature in here to 15. Flowers will pollinate. Peppers are self-fertile, so you don't need to worry about bees or any other pollinating insects. And then I can, once they've set fruit, I can drop the temperature down a little bit or just leave the greenhouse without any supplemental heat, depending on the weather. Right, so let's get on with the potting. So the way I like to do my potting on is I like to have my 14 centimetre pot, and settled into it, it's full of compost, I've got my 11 centimetre pot. So I can take that pot out gently, and I've got a nice depression there for my pepper. And I do make sure that I'm inspecting the peppers as well for aphids. I'm pretty obsessed about aphids at this time of year, trying to make sure that we haven't got any problems. And we do occasionally. I have had some issues with aphids. I mean, one of the things I'm trying to do is make sure that there's good air movement over the plants, and that helps. But this one, for example, in here, it has got aphids. I'll see if I can get you a close-up of that. So I won't be putting that plant in. Keep that one out. Try and get the aphids under control. We'll try this one. That one looks like it's clear. So hopefully we can just lift this one out. I have just eased it off like that. And it's got a pretty good root system. I got to say, I'm fairly happy with that. I mean, I don't want to see the roots matted at all, and I'm quite happy with those. I think that's absolutely ready to go. So we'll just drop that in there. settle it in, and hopefully that's all ready to go. So that's all done. I haven't fed these plants. I'm not intending to feed them now that they've been potted on. I don't think they need any feeding. I don't really generally feed my pepper plants. I think that there's just plenty of feed in the compost. I'm only using cheap multi-purpose compost, don't use anything fancy. And as I say, where I can, I'll be using natural light, and where I can't, I'll just be supplementing with grow lights a little bit. And these trays are an absolute boon because it lets you move a lot of plants at the same time. And I got these off Amazon. I really like them. And in winter, I'll be using these in the greenhouse to grow salad crops, a bit like I'm using them at the moment to grow those Asian greens, for example, over there. So I think that's everything related to the peppers so far this year. I'm pretty happy with them. As I say, they'll be going in here pretty soon. Greenhouse is going to start looking pretty lush quite soon, I think. So if you want to follow along, I do have a newsletter on Substack. It's steverichards.substack.com. It has all the details of what's going on a weekly basis. So what I'm pricking out, what I'm sowing, what I'm pricking out, what I'm potting on, what I'm planting, what I'm harvesting, and all that sort of thing, as well as loads of additional information. And yeah, so take a look at that if you're interested. My name's Steve, and I'll see you soon.